Attention, those that are retired and those that hope to retire soon. A special seminar awaits you at Tommy Bahama's on Market Common, Thursday, August 29th. The event begins at 10 a.m. Delicious lunch served by Tommy Bahama's afterwards. You need to come out to this event. Market Common is where you will learn to retire right. August 29th. Call today. And you're tuned in to another segment of Retire Right TV. I'm your host, Patrick Monroe, president of North Star Financial Advisors. We hope you're having a great day. And today we have a very special guest that's going to be joining us after the break, because I was pouring through the newspapers. What do we got here? USA Today. We've got our own Sun News here on the Grand Strand. I don't care even if you go up to the Wall Street Journal. They all say the same thing. Real estate is coming back in America. And, you know, it's been a while. It was one of the main causes of the financial meltdown that we had before. But like everything, it moves in cycles. And like everything, you want to be timed right to take advantage of those cycles. But this time it's going to be different. You want to surround yourself with a level of expertise. And we have on the show with us one of those guests that's going to help you make your real estate decisions in a better way. We're also got a big seminar coming up at Tommy Bahama's, part 2 of our series over there. 1-800-503-9931 is the number to call to get into this seminar. Of course, this seminar starts at 10 o'clock in the morning on the 29th, right around the corner here. I've been doing seminars at Tommy Bahama's since they opened. They opened the restaurant just for North Star Financial. When you arrive just before 10, our professional staff will seat you with a full delegate package, and then we have a powerful lineup of experts like the one you're about to meet, giving you information. It's an action-packed 2 hours, and it ends with a delicious lunch served by the staff over at Tommy Bahama's. So make sure you mark this number down. We're going to give it out throughout the show today. 1-800-503-9931, or you can reserve online at my website, northstarnavigator.com. It's there that you can listen to my radio show every Saturday, Retire Right TV, and you can also reserve online for this seminar too. Just look up the seminar and you can hit submit and you're all set. A lot of people are doing the online thing. We really want to thank you if you're a Facebook user. Make sure you like us on Facebook. We're getting to see more and more people that way, and of course follow us on Twitter. There is the handle there at Northstar_Monroe. So we're going to break right now, give you some information on this exciting seminar coming up at Tommy Bahama's, and then we're going to be joined in studio by our real estate specialist. Don't go away. It's Retire Right TV. We'll be right back. Attention, those that are retired and those that hope to retire soon. A special seminar awaits you at Tommy Bahama's on Market Common, Thursday, August 29th. The event begins at 10 a.m. Delicious lunch served by Tommy Bahama's afterwards. You need to come out to this event. Market Common is where you will learn to retire right. August 29th. Call today. And we're back. It's Retire Right TV. We're talking real estate today. Real estate is coming back in America, and we want to make sure that you get on the leading edge and have the right talent to help you in this regard. We're joined in studio by VanHoesen, and she represents a private party investors, equity groups, am I right? Hedge funds, mortgage lenders, and she is the founder. She's a senior appraiser and owner of Certifax Incorporated here in Myrtle Beach. It's a local appraisal company since 1986, am I right?
That's right.
So thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
It's great, and your staff have developed more than, get this folks, 35,000 appraisals over the years, consulting on more than $7 billion in real estate.
That's right.
That's my definition of an expert.
Thank you.
So, and Kay is a certified, for those that want to know, a certified real estate appraiser in South Carolina and North Carolina, am I right?
That's correct.
And as well as an FHA approved, which is important, appraiser. She's also a licensed real estate broker in South Carolina, a participating member of the National Association of Realtors, the Coastal Carolina Association of Realtors, and is an associate member of the Appraisal Institute. So she's got the training that you're looking for. Okay, thank you for coming on the show again. And you've got some questions that you put together for the benefit of our folks that are watching this show today. What are some of the biggest mistakes that you've seen people making when they invest in real estate?
Oh, I've seen so many mistakes, and I've seen so many people throw away money on real estate and just not doing their due diligence mostly. There's so many different ways that you can invest in real estate. Most people go the traditional route, working with a real estate broker, and that's really the best way to go. So I think the first thing you need to do is to find a seasoned real estate agent, someone who's been in the market at least, I would say, a decade. You know, we're a resort market here. We bring in a lot of transplants, and there's a lot of people that are new in the market. They just come here, they get into real estate, start selling real estate.
That's true.
That is not the person you want representing you when you're looking to buy real estate. So besides working with a seasoned agent, I think just doing your due diligence, knowing the neighborhood, driving around the neighborhood at different times of day.
That's key, right?
That's a good thing to do if you're buying residential real estate. Talking to neighbors, going at night or on weekends when neighbors are there out in their yards working, talking to them, asking them about the neighborhood, what they like, what they don't like, what the traffic's like.
Now there's an idea, you know, that you could really find stuff out about. And people love to talk.
Yes.
You know, and you want the good, the bad, and the ugly, am I right?
That's true.
And that's called market research, really putting the shoe leather in. And then and only then can you make or have a feel that you're making the right decision.
Right.
Let's talk about, you know, you mentioned the market here. Well, let's talk condos. You know. We have a lot of those here in Myrtle Beach. And where are condo prices right now relative to where they were even a year ago?
Condo prices have, across the board, increased. The median condo price has increased about 4.5% since this time last year. And inventory is down about almost 8% from this time last year. So the condo market is really good right now. What's
caused that differentiation? Let me get that right. There's been an increase in price, but then the inventory is down.
Right.
Do you think people are starting to jump on that price increase as they hear that prices are going to come up? Will the inventory come back up, or what's your thought on that?
You know, there's only so much inventory out there. I think there probably will be more inventory coming on the market as prices go higher. That certainly happened in the residential market. When we talk about single-family homes a little bit later, you'll see that there's more inventory now than there was later on, this time last year. But we're only up about 4.5% from last year, and that was really the bottom of the market. Inventory is down, but condo prices are still selling at prices equivalent to what they were in 2001 to 2002 and 2003, maybe 2004. They're still really, really low.
Well, that's really something, and I heard through my radio station journalists over there that I believe it's Hilton's putting down the tallest offering in timeshare. It's a new tower coming in to Myrtle Beach, so that's a good shot in the arm.
Yeah.
Eventually, there'll be a sales center there. You know how that goes, and they'll turn it into actual inventory. So there is some activity starting up here, folks. We hope it continues on. Now here comes the big question for Kay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What about single-family prices?
Single-family prices have increased about 7.5%, 7.4% to be exact, since this time last year. And so they've increased more than condo prices have increased, but they're still way, way below the national average in terms of increases.
Right. So you hear about these hot markets in San Francisco and Washington, D.C., and so on and so forth. What you're saying is we're not particularly there yet, but because of the nature of the Grand Strand, it's still special. Am I right?
We have a lot of room for upward movement. The nation's 10 hottest markets have increased an average of 27% over the last year. And across the nation, prices have increased on average 13%. So our price increases are over the last year are way below what the rest of the country has done. So we have a lot of room for upward movement.
Right, exactly. When we return, we're going to be talking about the word that became fearsome back the last time we had problems. The word is bubble. And we just want to talk about both sides, as we oftentimes do on this show. So don't go away. The topic is real estate, and we're with an expert, Kay VanHoesen. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Attention, those that are retired and those that hope to retire soon. A special seminar awaits you at Tommy Bahama's on Market Common, Thursday, August 29th. The event begins at 10 a.m. Delicious lunch served by Tommy Bahama's afterwards. You need to come out to this event. Market Common is where you will learn to retire right. August 29th. Call today. We're on the leading edge of a lot of technologies that are out there at North Star Financial. You can find out about this at my seminar. And a toll-free number to call, of course, is right on your screen now, 1-800-503-9931, 24 hours a day if you call. We have Retire Right operators standing by to take your calls. And consider who you would like to bring out to Tommy Bahama's with you for the seminar and get this information. And then after the seminar, we never sell anything at the event. We only talk about opportunities that are there. But then you have an opportunity to come to my office for a first-class second opinion on your retirement affairs. If you prefer to log on and book into the seminar, here's the website to do so. It's northstarnavigator.com. A lot of useful information there on the website. When you go there, you'll see the Better Business Bureau logo. When you click on there, you can self-discover that North Star Financial Advisors at A+. A+ is the highest rating you can achieve as a business. So you've got the confidence when you come back and see us that way. We have the experts, and we're joined in studio today by Kay VanHoesen. She is going to be talking about real estate with us. Thanks again for coming on the show.
Thank you, Patrick.
We're talking about the bubble that's out there. The president has mentioned we don't want to have another one of those. And then we're talking also about foreclosures. It's been a word that's really come into our vernacular. Are there still many foreclosures on the market?
No. Short sales, REOs, real estate owned, foreclosure, bank owned properties are way down. The distressed inventory in July of 2013 is single family is off 33% from last year, and distressed inventory of condos is down 44% from last year. There are hardly any short sales or foreclosure properties left in MLS, the multiple listing service. And I work with real estate agents all the time, and they're all looking for that bank-owned property, trying to find deals for their clients. There aren't any. Everything has disappeared. It's all gone.
Well, can you still find the deals? I think there's a solution to that, isn't there?
Well, you can find deals at the foreclosure auctions.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Yes.
Well, that's a place where someone doesn't want to tread if they don't know what they're doing.
No, you can get burned very quickly if you don't know what you're doing, but it's a great place to find deals. There's about 250 properties that still go to foreclosure auction every month. We're a judicial state here, and so all of our foreclosures have to go through the court system. Most states, they don't have to do that. But because of that process, it takes a long time to get these foreclosures through the system. And so as a result, we still have a lot of them coming into the auction process.
I see. And I've heard thoughts that some of the banks are hanging on to some of the shadow inventory, perhaps. We don't know. But what are the mistakes that you've seen people make, regular people at foreclosure auctions?
Well, many. A lot of people go to the auction and think they can just go there and bid on a property,
right.
And if they're the successful bidder, get it, but they could walk away with a big nightmare. Number one, you have to make sure that the plaintiff is the senior lien holder, because if the plaintiff is not the senior lien holder, you're going to be responsible for any senior liens. You have to check and make sure that there aren't any delinquent taxes on the property, because you're responsible for delinquent taxes.
First thing, right?
Yeah, and you also, you typically can't get inside the property, so you're buying sight unseen, you're taking a risk there. So you need to know as much as possible about the property, drive by the property, if it's a single-family home, find out if there's anybody in there that you're going to have to evict. I go to the auctions every month. I represent investors at the auctions. So you want to find out if the electricity's still on. If it's not on, you might have mold or mildew issues, and a whole host of things like that.
Right. So you're the expert that actually can appear on behalf of the investor with a checklist of things that need to be done. That way, you don't really make any mistakes to do that. If someone was interested in contacting you, Kay, to do this, can you give out your phone number, perhaps a website?
Sure. My phone number is area code 843-497-9155, and our website is certifaxappraisals.com.
That's it, folks. We're with Certifax Appraisals, and Kay, of course, is an expert. We work with the highest level of experts in their field. And if you're starting to think about getting involved in real estate again, now that it's coming back in the headlines, you want to make sure that you're working with a professional. Perhaps you didn't do that the last time out. It's worth working with someone at a caliber that Kay is. And of course, you can find her information by coming out to my seminar and coming to my office. We always have her cards available if you need an appraisal on your revenue property. She's the firm right up the road from my office, so it's easy to interface with Certifax that way. To find out about all of this, you can make a phone call here to my seminar, 1-800-503-9931. That's for the Tommy Bahamas event. We're going to run a seminar commercial for you in a moment so you can find out about this. And it's a great event. When you come out, you've got all the people there that can speak to you about your financial solutions. 1-800-503-9931 or reserve online at northstarnavigator.com. We'll be right back. It's Retire Right TV. Attention, those that are retired and those that hope to retire soon. A special seminar awaits you at Tommy Bahamas on Market Common, Thursday, August 29th. The event begins at 10 a.m. Delicious lunch served by Tommy Bahamas afterwards. You need to come out to this event. Market Common is where you will learn to retire right. August 29th. Call today. And we're back. She's a state-certified residential real estate appraiser. It's Kay VanHoesen talking to us about the state of the market in real estate in the Grand Strand right now. Welcome back to the show, Kay.
Thank you, Patrick. It's great to be here. And you know, we were talking about the foreclosure auctions just a minute ago, and one of the reasons we like working with you at North Star Financial is because you work with investors.
We do.
And we do a lot of work with investors too. I represent people buying at foreclosure auctions, and typically they're the investor buyers.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, they need, or they're the savvy individuals that believe in paying for services rendered. And your fee structure is very unique in the way you do that. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. We simply charge a commission. Because I am a real estate broker, I have to be very careful about how I present things. So I charge basically a buyer's commission, and it's 3% if they're the successful bidder. So I help them. They tell me what they're looking for. We do consultation. I find out what they want in a property. I subscribe to various services that are about the auctions coming up. I identify the property for them, and we talk about it. They tell me what their maximum bid will be. I do the research on the plaintiff and the senior liens and the taxes, and then we establish a bid, and I go to the auction and bid on their behalf.
All those things, so you've got a checklist, you know what to look for. I mean, I don't know if you remember those shows like Flip This House or the various ones that they had, and reality shows, and you see someone successful at an auction and they finally break into the house, which is all locked down, and there's no floor there. I mean, it's like huge. What are the nightmares that are waiting for you behind that door? Whereas working with someone like you manage that very tricky landscape. And it's worth it, you know, because if someone like Kay buys a property correctly, then this is money that you can write off as an investor for the cost to acquire the property that way. You know, it's pretty healthy on the permit side here in Myrtle Beach as well. I understand permits are up about 29%?
Yes, permits in Horry County, new construction residential building permits are up 29%. in July of 2013 compared to 2012, and all the previous months have been about the same. There's just been a lot of new construction here. You know, our market here is so different from other markets. Only 34% of the real estate on the Grand Strand is primary home owned. The rest of it is all investor or second home owned real estate. So it's a totally different market. It's completely unique to anything else in the country. And most of the buyers that are coming here are second home owners or investor buyers. A lot of them are paying cash. So unlike a lot of markets where they're dependent upon the first-time home buyer to buy a property, we've got investors and retirees coming here who are cash rich, a lot of them, and just paying cash for their properties.
Well, that's true. There's a lot of people that are retiring in America right now, and they're looking to move to a place that's, well, less costly than, say, the Beltway or whatever the case may be. So here they come, and we're cautiously optimistic that, that it's going to continue. But this time, when you go back and revisit real estate, in the trend that North Star Financial was built on, I'm the founder of the company, we have the North Star Financial Dream Team. And again, we're going to put that toll-free number up on the screen right now, 1-800-503-9931. Of course, Certifax Appraisals is our Dream Team appraiser at North Star Financial. Like Kay was saying, you know, she works with our company because we work with investors. And we wouldn't think, as a lead advisor, to send you down the pathway of investing in real estate without someone like Kay at your side. So that's why we bring her on the show today. It's 1-800-503-9931 or reserve online at northstarnavigator.com. It's Tommy Bahamas. What's not to like about that venue? It's coming right up here at the end of the month. This event starts in the morning, so it's a luncheon seminar. I want you to arrive just a little bit before 10 o'clock for best seating. You're going to be given a complete delegate package, and we have our Dream Team speakers there that'll walk you through you'll just look at your watch and say, wow, 2 hours went by so quickly. And you're hungry by that time, a delicious lunch served to you by Tommy Bahamas. And then, of course, an opportunity to book in for a first-class second opinion on your financial affairs. The very first thing that I talk about when you sit down with me in your office is what your real estate holdings are. Do you have a second home? Perhaps you're trying to sell that second home to recoup some of the losses that we suffered in the Great Correction there. Well, you want to make sure it's appraised, don't you? For the current value, every penny that's coming your way, it's important. And what we do is we have Certifax standing by, ready to take care of you there as well. Kate, can you give out your contact information one more time for the folks?
Sure. It's Certifax Appraisals. My phone number is 843-497-9155, and our website is certifaxappraisals.com.
Absolutely. Thanks again for coming on the show.
Thank you.
We hope to have you back real soon.
Thank you, Patrick.
Take care, folks, and we'll be right back with more. Attention, those that are retired and those that hope to retire soon. A special seminar awaits you at Tommy Bahamas on Market Common, Thursday, August 29th. The event begins at 10 a.m. Delicious lunch served by Tommy Bahamas afterwards. You need to come out to this event. Market Common is where you will learn to retire right. August 29th. Call today. All right, folks, we're back. It's Retire Right TV, and I'm looking at the stock markets right now around the world. And the situation that we have going on in the Middle East is very, very concerning to me and to my clients. We're also looking at the fact that Congress is going to be coming back from holidays with the president. The domestic agenda is targeted at best. The two parties are not getting along, not that they ever did, but they have a big agenda of things that need to be done. Number one, a budget in this country. And Obamacare is waiting at the end of the wing for the launching of 2014. The two parties are going to be wrestling over this. It's creating a lot of uncertainty already in the markets, and it's important to take your gains that you have gotten so far this year and protect those gains. Retain your gains, and that's absolutely what we do at our seminars. So when you call this number that we have on your screen, or go on to our website at northstarnavigator.com to reserve for the Tommy Bahamas seminar coming up on the 29th, doesn't it make sense that you should prepare for a potential financial storm that's coming this way and protect your money before it arrives. We're in hurricane season right now. And you know, if you have insurance on your house, that's one thing, but you can't get it in the middle of the storm. We are the Safe Money Advisors. Since we started our practice in 1999, we haven't lost a penny of client principal. And as you just witnessed on the show, we have experts of the highest caliber that can help you with their particular niche of the investment world. In this particular case, it was investment real estate. Well, I'm the lead advisor, and what you'll meet at this event is a series of professionals ranging from the top flight elder planning attorneys in this area. We have mortgage specialists as well, long-term care, the nursing home. You have to know how to navigate through that landscape as well. Precious metals, diamonds, as I mentioned. There's just a myriad of things that we do. I handle the banking and the Wall Street end of things as well for you. It's an action-packed event. You want to make sure that you come out and enjoy Tommy Bahamas too. After getting the kids and the grandkids back to school, you deserve it. And this way, when you book into the event, you're going to be all situated. Also, we have waiting for you a copy of the Obamacare 911 guide. It's the essential guide to Obamacare, and when you book in for a first-class second opinion on your financial affairs, this is what you'll receive when you come down to my offices in Myrtle Beach to get a fee-free look at things. Don't you deserve a second opinion on your financial affairs? You know, if you listen to your banker, they're not offering a very good rate on the return of your money, are they? We call it a certificate of depreciation, actually. And the markets, what can I tell you? The stock market is not doing well right now. Lots of red out there, and it's concerning to people. You want to make sure that this does not affect you. We have solutions that are absolutely there for you, and the way to get it is to log on to NorthstarNavigator.com and get booked in as a delegate. We're seeing live people booking to the studio right now. We only have a certain amount of seats for this event, so you don't want to miss that. You certainly don't want to miss that. Like us on Facebook as well. We appreciate the friends that we've met on Facebook and continue to get more. And follow us on Twitter at Northstar_Monroe. Lots of news there to follow if you're a Twitter user. I'm slowly getting into the Twitter sphere as well. So until next week, we'll have more information on Retire Right TV. Have a great week. Attention, those that are retired and those that hope to retire soon. A special seminar awaits you at Tommy Bahamas on Market Common, Thursday, August 29th. The event begins at 10 a.m. Delicious lunch served by Tommy Bahamas afterwards. You need to come out to this event. Market Common is where you will learn to retire right. August 29th. Call today.